Video notes. Astropsychology, or the study of the effects of the long-term space travel or exposure to space on the human mind, physical, emotional, psychological, and social, in some cases. I know this, I will publish this video, or one like it. These are my personal notes and thoughts on the subject. If it does not yet exist, it should. Because with the propagation of private space travel and the possibility of successful colonization of the moon and Mars, you'll see a lot more common people going into space. Even now, only a handful of people have been in space, and they have been mentally screened endlessly for years on end. But now, since space travel is becoming a more commonplace thing with Elon Musk and SpaceX and others that are working for privatized space tourism, we have to understand how the human brain, and we're not talking about those conditioned to go into space after years of training, but we're talking somebody like myself who is of the common human. How would we be able to handle those stressors? What effects would it have on our minds? I want to throw back to, and I often fall back on this one because the fact that one of my favorite movies is 2001: A Space Odyssey. And if you've ever read the book, listened to the book on an audio book, or watched the movie, you know of HAL 9000. And how HAL ended up killing all but one crew member. Okay, I want to now think about this. Say you're on a trip to Mars, okay, or even beyond Mars. Maybe it's longer. Maybe we gained the ability to go farther, and maybe you're on a trip. Now you're out between planets. So you got Joe Blow, common blue collar dude that's crewman on this ship, and he's watching 2001: A Space Odyssey. Okay, you wouldn't think too much of it till you would think, oh no. Now you add on a little bit of stressor of cabin fever, in essence of what it would be. Boom. Now you've got him thinking that the computer's trying to kill everybody, so he's taking a crowbar and a sledgehammer and destroying a navigational computer. Okay? Now, or in some cases, given the type of communication technology we use and how advanced it is, say you've got a multinational crew, Russians, Ukrainians, Chinese, Japanese, Americans, okay? And say they're heading out deep. Say they're heading out to go out deep, be the first humans to leave the system. Okay, the farther they get away, the longer it takes for the signals to go. Now let's say that Russia and the United States, the signal they received, last signal they received was Russia and the United States were at the point of open war, and no, that America had sank a Russian ship. Now you've got America and Russian crew butting heads. Why? Because they don't know what's going on. And say it's a 3 month time between the signal leaving Earth to the signal getting to the ship. What's going to happen in that 3 months? Okay, will it tear that crew apart? Just to find out that Russia and the United States, by the time it gets from here to here, Russia and the United States have reduced tensions and are now allies again. I mean, you got to think of things like this when you have to put together as crew. You got to understand what information do you send. Think about it. I mean, do you send this information stating? I mean, this is why we need to understand the effects of space travel on the mind. I mean, honestly, what I would do for an experiment in this field would take a handful of humans and send them out for about a month without any contact or anything and let them do logs. Something like an ascension. Oh, yeah, that's the name of the show, Ascension. Except instead of keeping them underground, they actually launch them into space and they do logs daily on their experiences and how they feel. It'd be interesting because you think about it. I mean, don't let them know they're coming back until the day they're coming back. They don't know how long they're going to be up there. I mean, think about it. I mean, I would like input on this. If there is this field being considered, let my input please add to it. Thank you.